There have been seatbelt laws on the books for years, but an accident this weekend is shining the spotlight on how the belts could save lives. Nobel-winning mathematician John Nash, the man whose life played out in the film A Beautiful Mind, and his wife were killed on the Jersey Turnpike. Investigators say the couple was riding in the back seat of a cab and not wearing seatbelts. As CBS 2's Alice Gaynor reports, experts say you need to buckle up in the back seat.
Ironically, police departments across New Jersey were out looking for unbuckled drivers and passengers in the annual Click It or Ticket campaign this past weekend, when the cab John and Alicia Nash were taking home to Princeton from Newark Airport crashed in the southbound express lane of the New Jersey Turnpike. Police say both were killed instantly, and both, they say, were not wearing their seatbelts.
In New Jersey, state law requires that all passengers must wear their seatbelts, not just those riding in the front. But in New York, it's only mandatory for those riding in the front.
Last year, the Taxi and Limousine Commission in New York released data from a survey finding that only 38% of passengers use the taxi's seatbelts. One taxi driver tells us hardly any of his passengers buckle up in the back.
Just laziness, that's all it is. Just laziness. In and out of the cab, 5-minute cab rides, they're not going to bother with it,
But Robert Sinclair with AAA says that can be a fatal mistake.
In the back of a taxi cab, you're probably even more vulnerable because of that partition there. You're unrestrained. If the cab were to brake suddenly or worse, hit a stationary object at a fair rate of speed.
New York passengers we spoke to fessed up.
No, I have never.
I do, no matter where I am.
All the time.
I do always. Truthfully, no.
Why is that?
In the back seat, probably because it's not required by law.
If I'm going to get a ticket, yeah, I guess I'll wear it.
So what would it take to get them to put on their seatbelts in the back seat?
We've been trying to get some standardization in laws across the country so that we can make the safety situation on the roads more uniform.
Robert Sinclair says it's also confusing that different states have different rules of the road.
In New Jersey, the rear seatbelt law is secondary, meaning police can only issue a ticket for not wearing a seatbelt in the back seat when there is another citable traffic violation.